Now to a Target 8 investigation. A woman died at a Wayland nursing home.
The nursing home said that she passed away in her sleep, but her daughter refused to believe that, and now the feds are investigating.
That investigation found some serious violations by that home staff. And 24-hour News 8's Joe LaFurgey joins us here in studio with more. Joe?
Sue Bryan, this report obtained by Target 8 confirmed many of the daughter's fears, but officials of the company that owns the nursing home warned about a rush to judgment. Her mother's May 6 death at the Laurels of Sandy Creek Nursing Home in Wayland was a shock to Patricia Slomski, but one she accepted in the beginning. Doris Robbins was 80 and had a lot of medical problems.
I was told that my mother took an early afternoon nap, and that when they went to her room, they couldn't revive her.
But it was after that call that Slomski became suspicious.
They left me on hold for an inordinate period of time and told me that I had to talk to this lawyer, that they wouldn't communicate with me. And that's when the bells rang.
Loud enough for Slomski to ask for an investigation. State investigators found a series of events that day that just didn't add up. Doris Robbins showed signs of medical distress as early as 10 o'clock that morning, but according to the report, no one ever called the doctor in charge. About 3:45, Robbins was found dead in her bed. Despite her written wish that she be kept alive, the state found nurses never performed CPR, never called an ambulance, never notified police of her death.
The report from the state was a punch in the gut. It was like my mother had died all over again.
We went in search of answers.
I'm sorry, we have no comment at this time. We're working through our plan of correction.
So there is some problems here then that had happened?
No, sir, I didn't say that.
Parent company Laurel Healthcare later issued a written statement saying, in part, the report that you had with you represents the findings of the state survey team, and we have an opportunity to respond and to dispute those findings, and we are currently in that process. We have had findings overturned 50% in a recent survey cycle. The Target 8 found that the home was added just last month to a sort of federal watch list. The so-called special focus facility list includes homes that have shown a history of serious quality issues.
It's not just about my mother, because there's people like her that have a face that are in jeopardy when rules and regulations aren't followed.
We have links to the nursing home watch list we mentioned in the story, as well as a list of steps you can take to evaluate nursing home quality of care at woodtv.com.